Hello everyone, welcome to another week of Fallout 4 mods. Hope you've had a fantastic week. I know I did. E3 was great, but we got some mods to check out, so let's do it. First up is the katana named Tsuki No Hana by sankojin. Another day, another katana. This one has 3 mods. You've got the serrated blade, electrified, or electrified and serrated, if you want to cut and cook your meat at the same time. World War II Colt 1911 by Leo2Link and Stevio2986. So there are actually 2 mods that use the same model and texture for the Colt. I'm going to be reviewing Leo2Link since he uploaded his first. There are a few mods for this. You've got 2 receivers, 2 magazines, 2 scopes, and a suppressor. Model and texture look beautiful. Really nice looking gun and good sidearm. Galaxy Quest Ion Nebulizer by DMagnus. That's right, everyone, the Ion Nebulizer is in-game, and it looks fantastic. There are no upgrades for this, but the base damage is 15 ballistic and 96 energy-wise. Each shot also has explosion damage, and the gun itself has infinite ammo. All in all, this weapon packs a pretty powerful punch. Panini, Pluto, pants. M1 Garand by Leo2Link. Is it Garand or is it Garand? Someone's gonna... I'm gonna type it up now. You can hear me typing it.
U.S. military rifle.
Just say the fucking name!
Beloved Garand.
Alright, fuck it. Garand. Another great weapon added by Leo. The M1 has an advanced receiver, medium magazine, medium scope, and a suppressor. Now, the iconic ping noise is unfortunately not included as Leo could not get it to work with Fallout 4 Edit, so you just have to make the noise yourself. Ba-ching! Ba-ching! Riddick Hero Rifle by AlexScorpion. Now you too can be the master of darkness and shadows in broad daylight. The Riddick Hero Rifle has no mods, but with a damage of 385, you don't need any mods. The Hero Rifle shoots a wave of energy that will take out anything in front of you. The projectile looks great when you fire this, and the design of the rifle is fantastic as well. Dubstep Gun Cryolator by McTank93. If you want some sweet bass drums, then this gun's for you. The Dubstep Gun has a ballistic damage of 30, energy damage of 840, and shoots lightning too. It also doesn't use any ammo, so it's basically just infinite. When you idle the weapon, a track will play, and then when you fire, a dubstep track will begin as well. There is a sound for when you equip the item, which is much louder than the other sound effects. I just had to say that. And I did find that instead of the sounds being standalone, they in fact replaced the vanilla cryolator sounds, which is a little bit annoying. This is a pretty interesting idea though, and reminds me of the Saints Row one. Propulso 5000 Force Push Gun by ElPolloAzul. That's blue chicken for those French speakers out there. This simply put is the cryo gun, but instead of freezing or dubstepping, force pushes away enemies. Now when you start up the mod, you'll get a quest called The Postman Always Flings Twice, which will give you a quest marker to a pretty insane postal worker that will immediately start firing at you. Once you've been thrown a few times by the gun, you'll eventually kill him and take his belongings, including some armor, a 3-minute safety briefing tape, and a manifesto from the postman himself. Man, this is some crazy son of a bitch. The gun itself does no damage to enemies, but simply pushes them away with extreme force. As stated in the safety briefing, this was designed as a pacification weapon, and so if you just want to get rid of an enemy without hurting them, then the Propulso 5000 can handle that job. Saw Blade Launcher by Sharksplitter. This weapon really reminds me of using the gravity gun with saw blades in Half-Life 2, and it's just as satisfying. This combines the laser musket and the Tesla rifle to create a horrifyingly awesome weapon. There are 2 different barrels and 4 sights for you to choose from, so just gather up some saw blades and shoot them at whatever you want. Meloncider by M. That's right, the legend's back, and this time with another fantastic weapon. The Meloncider features the captain himself, Melon Shades, that lovable mascot that I totally didn't just make up. Gather up your melons and start shoving them in the face of your enemies. With a damage of 128, you're sure to take someone down to Picnic Town. Visual Reload by pauderek. Now when you reload, you can see your magazines or spent ammunition on the ground. This is really cool if you like that level of immersion, and the performance hit is basically negligible, so no need to worry about that. Cool idea, and looks and works great. Imperial Inquisition Armor by Creeping Death. Fantastic armor for female characters that comes in 3 separate pieces. You've got the leather coat, cavalier, the shawl, and if you have the Far Harbor DLC, the Plague Mask is available as well. Reaping Armor by Lagrie. This brings the Overwatch character Reaper into the game along with his armor. You've got the outfit and hood as two separate pieces, and there's a Soul Harvester NPC and a camp where you can get the armor itself. The armor is custom made and it looks fantastic. Beautiful work. I really like this. Prudy Vault Jumpsuit by Elianora, DixiePig, Ellise, and OniNigma. This is a combination of a number of armors to create a pretty cool Vault jumpsuit. I really like the dark color of it and just the kind of modern look as well. This is only for female players and you can put armor over it. Some may clip, but it still looks pretty fine to me. The mod author said they're only going to do one color, so if you're looking for different variants, no luck here. Liberty Prime Armor, CBBE by The Enko. This is a female-only armor that takes apart the pieces of Liberty Prime, shrinks them down, and lets you wear them. The armor is split into a ton of different pieces so you can mix and match with other armors. I'm going to just show them here in my inventory. Also, you can see the armor options have varying degrees of armor stats. Most of them are pretty good. You can also choose to have the legs to be regular or have the more protected prime boots, which is pretty nice looking. Sweet idea, and Lady Prime's ready to kick some ass. Armor tables by XNJ Guy. This includes 12 tables and 14 boards for you to place in your settlements. Now you can't store anything in them, they're simply for show, just a heads up there. These are really nice, and they each have a theme. Some are from certain factions like the Minutemen or Railroad, and others are from certain armor sets like the Marine or Robot armor. This is put together very well, and they snap together at the ends too, so good ease of use too. Weapon Rack Bracket by DS Tarlin, or D Starlin, allows you to build 6 different types of mounts for any of your weapons. You've got 4 wall types, left and right mounting plate, and breech and trigger mounting plate. There's also 2 mounting racks left and right that you move around before placing your weapon on, and then they're basically on the floor. Nice way to spruce up your home and show off your guns. White Test Room by OniNigma, the perfect place to showcase weapons, armor, and anything else. I probably should have used this more this episode, shouldn't I? As stated, it's a big white room with a light on one end and a small amount of gradient that fades on the other. You can build whatever you want, so new objects and settlement additions are great in here, or if you want to show off some new armor, you can do a photo shoot as well. Great for screenshots, showing off new stuff. It's simple, and it works perfect. Choo choo chaboogie! More vehicles by the Wandering Soldier. This adds 18 large vehicles that you can now construct at your settlements. This includes the plane wreck, train engine, monorail, there's 2 parts for that, 2 box cars, 2 flat cars, 4 trucks, 4 truck trailers, 2 small boats, and 2 tugboats. My favorite in this pack is the plane wreck, just because you could build like a whole settlement around it, and it's just a nice set piece. I really like it. The others are very nice as well. Nice addition. Mark and Recall Holotape by Bourgeoisie. This is a cheat/god item that allows you to mark a location and then transport back to it at a later time. So you pick up the tape in Vault 111 under the Overseer's desk. Then you have 10 different options. Basically, you go somewhere, you say, mark this area, you walk or run away, and then you say, I want to go back there. Boom, just teleport. So it's a nice teleport thing, and a nice way to teleport to places that might not have map markers. Rechargeable Stealth Boys by Ekayne-Charles Dyer. With this mod, after you use a Stealth Boy, a depleted version will appear in your inventory, which you can then recharge. Just go to a chemistry workbench, and by combining it with 2 fusion cells, voila! Brand new Stealth Boy. Pretty unique idea, and this adds some extra use for fusion cells if you're not a big energy weapon user.
Weird Mod Week!
Black Metal Vault-Tec Rep by 91 Sport PN.
You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you.
Come back some other time.
This just gives a makeover to the Vault-Tec rep in the beginning of the game to be a little bit more black metal. As you can see here, he's pretty horrifying. Later on in the game, when he's ghoulified, he will not look like this, but for the beginning of the game, you can enjoy this man trying to get you into a vault. So that's going to do it for this week's Fallout 4 mods. Hope you enjoyed, everyone. As always, if you have any suggestions, put them in the comments and I'll check them out. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you in the future. Away!